We're standing in a field, in a cauliflower field, with David Peri, owner of Nevada Fresh Pack. Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Tell me about Nevada Fresh Pack. I'm getting the sense already that they're packing fresh behind us.
Yes, so they're packing cauliflower in a Nevada Fresh Pack field, which is a subsidiary company of Peri and Sons. Nevada Fresh Pack grows nothing but leafy vegetables at this period of time, nothing but organic leafy greens. So we are in an organic cauliflower field, and behind us they are packing the cauliflower. All products that Nevada Fresh Pack grows, they are all field packed, whether it's broccoli or cauliflower or iceberg or romaine. And that's what the machine behind us is doing, is fresh packing cauliflower.
It's a little bit more complicated than it sounds to fresh pack vegetables in the field. This is just a sprinkling of what it takes to package the field harvest.
Yes, so this building houses all the packaging materials for everything that's field packed. It's 100% packed in the field. So when each trailer goes out, according to the order and what they're packing, the inventory people have to put the right packaging material on that trailer, going to the harvest crew to pack what the orders are. The rest of this building houses wax cartons for romaine, houses cartons for iceberg, houses cartons for broccoli, cauliflower, all the wraps for cauliflower for the heads, all the wraps for iceberg heads, all the bags for all your romaine hearts, either 3 in a pack or 6 in a pack, that's bought at the supermarket. All of this has to be inventoried in and inventoried out according to each order, each commodity, and the harvest crew that's harvesting it. It's an enormous undertaking.
I was going to say, this is a gigantic undertaking just to have the packaging necessary to do the field harvest or your organic crops.
That's correct, and you have to make sure that the proper packaging is going to the proper harvest crew for that particular order, because there's probably 100 different packaging materials in this building. They make the box out in the field. They have to put it all together, put the tabs in, close them in the field. It's all done in the field.
These go through a process before they even come to you.
Yeah, that's correct. They go through a process called peracetic acid pressure wash that sterilizes, kills any germs that might be on them. We pack the product in the field, it gets shipped, they'll go through the process again and get reused somewhere. But every time they're returned to us or any other grower, they've gone through a peracetic acid wash to sterilize them.
And that is actually a vinegar water solution,
Yeah,
basically.
peracetic acid is a vinegar. That's what vinegar is peracetic acid.
Now, a lot of people claim organic, and yet you can read that in many areas, there's farms close by that their overspray winds up making their farm exposed to pesticides, but that doesn't happen at Peri and Sons or at Nevada Fresh Pack. Tell me why.
You know, we grow all of our leafy greens in and on our own farms that we control. So we control any pesticide applications all around us. So if there's a conventional field that's within what we're farming, we control how it's sprayed, when it's sprayed, always with ground rig. We use no helicopters, no airplanes. That's generally where you get your drift, as from air application. So we've been able to control that very well because we control the farms. We're not farming one field of organic in amongst a bunch of conventional.
It helps that you farm 12,000 acres, so you can really place those organic crops inside of your own control so that you don't get that company next door that's affecting your crops.
That's correct. That's exactly how we do it. And also, if our neighbors, they have conventional, we also spray for them with ground rigs like in their alfalfa to reassure that those pesticides don't come in on our crop, because we're controlling when the application, make sure there's no wind, timing's right, etc.
Nevada Fresh Pack has a variety of different crops. Which one is this?
This is broccoli, a machine you see behind us, much like the cauliflower machine. Everything is picked by hand. The leaves are pruned off, and it's packed right here on this machine, ready to go to the cooler for market.
It looks like a pretty good crop this year.
It's a nice crop. This is a big crop. Quality is very good.
This is a little bit different than the last operation with the cauliflower. Looks like a different sorting method.
Well, yeah, the cauliflower is a single head. So one cauliflower head gets one wrap put on it and packed, where broccoli can be wrapped. You can pack single head, double head like they're doing here. You can floret it here. You can put 3 in a bunch if it's smaller. So everything's done here just depending on what the order calls for.
And it looks like they wrap them with all of the SKU numbers and everything necessary for checkout all at the same time.
Correct. It has barcode and everything on there. So there's harvest date information. Everything's right there.
And so you actually match the delivery to the order.
That's correct. The order comes from the office, comes out to the field, they pack the orders.
Fresh, packed.
Every day.
Nevada Fresh Pack.
Nevada Fresh Pack. Every day.
Celery.
Yes, sir.
Packaged here again on site. What's the bath all about here?
That's a peracetic acid and water, 160 parts per million, to wash the dirt off and sterilize the product.
And I see a couple of different size bags going on here. So again, to order.
Yeah, everything's packed in the field to order. You know, celery is like people. Not all of it grows the same length, so some of it's shorter, it gets packed in a certain pack. Some of it's longer, it's a different pack. All depends what the customers want.
But it's like they have a system going here that's a well-oiled machine.
They definitely have a system. They all are very good at what they do. They know the different lengths, how to cut it, how to process it, how to pack it. Impressive to watch.
What are we picking on this farm?
We're picking kale. So this kale is all stripped off the plant. If you watch them, and then it's put in a bunch. They put the twist on it, has the barcode on it, the SKU number, and it's all packed right here in the field in the cartons. And from here, it'll go on the trailer, go to the cooler, and get cooled.
You know, one of the things I'm noticing here is you've left the plant intact, so this regrows.
Yes. So they strip the leaves that are ready, and then it'll grow more leaves. And you can come back in 2-3 weeks and you can strip the big leaves off of it again and pack again.
Hand harvest versus machine harvest. I'm noticing that predominantly everything out here is picked by hand.
Yeah. Well, hand harvest, they're picking only the finest leaves to go to the store. And if you were to machine harvest, you're also going to get some of the bad leaves, because a plant doesn't have all perfect leaves on it like a tree doesn't. And so hand harvest is all about quality. So these are a beautiful rainbow chards, they're called. They kind of taste like a beet. And then over there we have green chards. So they're all green, same family. They're also packed in the field, put in a bunch, and sent to the cooler, cooled, and shipped from there.
Used in cooking and preparing a fine dish laid out on the rainbow charts, juiced.
Yes, it is used to lay out a fine dish. They'll use kale, they'll use chards. Generally a kale leaf is a little thicker, but most of this will end up being used for juice.
Just miles and miles of farming. Beautiful color spectrum here, color palette.
Red romaine, green romaine, these are what go into your salad mixes that you buy in the supermarket. So we grow these, we grow the kales that go in your salad mix, the arugulas like wild arugula, the spinach, the baby spinach. We do about between 25 and 30 million pounds a year of that also.
Well, you pack them here in the field, but there's still additional handling necessary before they ever hit the shelf.
Yes, from here, once they're packed, they're put in refrigerated trailers and they're hauled to our facility, Walker River Cooling, to cool the product. All the product, we take the core temperature down to like 33, 34 degrees, so you have a long shelf life. If you don't take the field heat out of leafy green products, the shelf life will just melt. So everything goes from field into the cooler, Walker River Cooling, to be cooled and then shipped as the trucks show up to distribution from there.
Well, Walker River Cooling is a state-of-the-art facility, brand new. So let's go take a look at that.
Okay.
What do we have here behind us?
These are called vacuum coolers. Okay, so they're extracting the heat out of the field product when it comes in under a vacuum with ammonia refrigeration to pull the core heat out of all the product. That's what creates shelf life. Once they get all the core heat out, they open up, the product comes out, the product's brought into Walker River Cooling to be kept at 33, 34 degrees. You do not want to break the cold chain. As long as you keep leafy greens cold, you have a long, long shelf life. They don't do well sitting out on your kitchen counter, but they do very well kept in the refrigerator. So that's what we're doing. Pre-cooling, keeping it cold until the trucks arrive to be shipped to destination.
Now, the use of ammonia is a rather expensive undertaking. This is a brand new facility, the Walker River Cooling, and a lot of money, but for a purpose for our environment. So explain the difference and how this affects the ozone.
Well, ammonia does not deplete ozone. Freon, which is in your air conditioning unit at your house, if it escapes, it can deplete ozone. Where ammonia is more green, it's natural occurring ammonia, does not deplete ozone. So ammonia is the green way to cool things.
Packed, brought into the Walker River Cooling facility to go where?
Well, go all over the country. Some of this stuff, like this right behind me, is going to Boston, company in Boston, Massachusetts. It's a packer, packs this in clamshells in the bags that you buy in the store, mix up the different mixes. So it goes all over the U.S. Some will get loaded on an airplane and end up in Hawaii.
How many pounds, how many truckloads does this facility accommodate throughout a year?
We do about 25, 30 semi-loads a day in season. Our season's like about a 21, 22-week season. Should end up moving about 60 million to 65 million pounds through this facility this season.
I was talking to you about this, and I was really compelled by what you said about food safety standards. You know, the bar is here for the industry, but it means more than that to you.
Yeah, well, we like to take it a notch or two above. We like to do whatever we build, whatever we do. Our equipment, we clean it 2 times a day. The industry doesn't call for that. We paracetic acid the facility daily. The industry doesn't call for that. We like to go up and beyond for sanitation to keep the product clean.
It's your reputation. It's what's important to you.
It's all about reputation and doing things right.